I'm going to address the big five baddies and add a couple more, okay? Because these are the traps that the evil forces, let's say, you can call it devil, the Kal Naranjan, whatever you want, the king of the lower worlds, fifth dimension, well, below the fifth dimension, in the physical, etc. But the job of the quote evil forces, okay, is to wake people up to their highest self. Okay, it is actually a job. And yet, we don't want to be trapped in this circle of endless, pain and suffering, right? So, here are the five things to watch out for that are great traps used by the Cal or the devil or the evil. Okay, it is one, anger, lust, and I'm going to get to what you can do about specifically one of them, greed, vanity, and attachment. Those are the five big baddies that we need to really be cognizant of and watch out for. So let's talk about anger today. Anger. The Cal or the evil or the devil wants to trap you into this cycle. Now, people will say, well, I'm justifiably angry. Of course, there's lots of things to be angry about. Have your anger. That's a normal thing to have, but it's what you do with it. Are you violent because you're angry? So that's another trap. Go punch a punching bag. Go for a long walk with the spiritual leader of your choice. I like to talk to the current living Eckmaster or other masters. You can talk to angels, you can talk to God, but go for a long walk and let the anger out in a safe, good, humble way, not around people who you'll hurt, okay? And then the other thing that's a big trap that people don't realize is actually really interesting to me. It's complaint. You don't want to complain. If you want to put your flashlight on all the blessings and good things, but if you start complaining, it actually brings more negativity and it's a trap. It's like a circle, a cyclical, almost compulsive trap that people get stuck in, one complaint after the next. And they're getting some kind of positive feedback from it because it becomes a loop. Okay. But the problem with that is that it's a trap. You get caught in complaints instead of being proactive and changing something you don't like about your life. So if there's something you don't like, stop complaining, consider this, okay? And start asking yourself, what can I do to morph the situation? What can I do to change the situation? Because you have the power to change it. But if you keep complaining about it, you don't have the power. You just give yourself away, your power away, and you remain trapped in a cycle of complaint after complaint until nothing happens and years go by. And that's the same thing you're living over and over again. So, anger, lust, greed, vanity, attachment, complaint, violence, anger, avoid.